It's Laura here. I'm just here to give you a what have I colored video. I believe I will be making this in 3 parts. That way it's not too long for you guys. So let's get right into this video. So first up, we're going to do Nice Little Town 4 with Tanya Bogema-Stalova. And I have a lot of whips in here and in this video to show you. And I also wanted to just say that I have not been coloring very long. I do consider myself still a newbie. And yeah, so let's just get into it, shall we? So I actually just started this page in the last week, and I'm not really sure what made me decide to pull this book out, but I'm glad that I did, and I've been using Pablo's. So that is that one. Sorry if you hear my dog being a jerk in the background. He's trying to talk to me and tell me it's time to eat. And that's it for this one. And next and by the way, these books are in no specific order other than I tried to put book sets with book sets, or artists with artists. So this here is Hanna Lin, and this is her small Enchanted Faces pocketbook size version. And I just did this one not long ago, and I was learning a little bit more about faces, and this one here, if I'm not mistaken, is from a tutorial by Dream Sky from Dream in Color. And it's the first time I've ever used so many layers, so I'm not really sure if it looks the way it's supposed to look or not. To me, it's a bit cloudy, but you know, I am a newbie with face and skin tone, so this is my first completed page in this book. I had an absolute blast with her. I used a little bit of alcohol markers, as you can see, and I had used some stickles. I absolutely love how her face and her makeup turned out. Great tutorial, great fun, had so much fun. Next we have Beauty of Horror, The Ghosts of Christmas by Alan Robert. This is one of those books that you pull out when you don't really want to think about things and you can just use your markers. So that's pretty much what I've done. I've used markers throughout this book. And here is the first page. I don't believe I'm going to be coloring the actual title of the book, Beauty of Horror. It's just way too detailed and tiny for me. This is a work in progress, but I'm having fun with it, and that's what matters. I loved doing this one. This is done with fine liners and gel pens, some glitter and some not. Then I went and did this one. I'm not one to do pictures very often, but this one just called to me. And I even made, and I'm not sure if that'll show or not on the camera, but there's some stickles and glazing on his nose and some glaze on the names. This is a cute book, something different. Next we have this one, and I don't even want to bother butchering the name. It's about the animals and beings on land, and it's by Rita Berman. I love her books. I love that she tries not to put anything important into the ditch of the picture. And here is my one completed page. This was done with my polychromos and some Fine Tech Colero paint. I love this color scheme, and I'm going to put it on this side of the page as well. This is a work in progress I've had for a little while. it kind of got ruined when I was using some wet materials, and I haven't gone back to see if I can fix it. And there's one more in here. This one here I did with for the Tiny Tin Challenge, and that video is stuck on my computer that's broken. I can't log on to at the moment. I've got to have it fixed. So hopefully I won't lose that information and those videos, because there's quite a few on there. And this is what I did for the Tiny Tin Challenge with the Derwent Color Soft pencils. I had a bit of a hard time at first, and then I realized that I could blend them with a blending marker, and from that point on I just fell in love with them. So those are definitely a set that I plan on investing in. This here book is Mandala Magic, and this is just yeah, one of those books that I just pick up when I don't really feel like doing anything. And so there's some finished ones in here. I haven't up until this point been much of a mandala person, but I do like them when I'm in odd moods or just need to lay color down. There's these two. This one I did all with their neons, which is way too bright for my liking. And here's another one that's been partially done. And some of the ones on this page have been finished and some have not. And that's this book, and that is Mandala Magic. Next we have Joyous Blooms to Color by Illyri Fowler. And I have this one here completed. This was done with my Pablos, and I absolutely fell in love with this picture. And so I am going to use those same color combinations on this picture, and I've already started that. We were doing this on the color along. So next session for this, I believe we are doing leaves. But I absolutely love this color combination, and you'll be seeing a lot more of that in my Pablo coloring. And that's it for this one, I believe. Yep. Next we have The Magical Journey. And I started with a page here, doing a tutorial with coloring with Alina. She does some amazing tutorials for Inktense in these Lizzie Mary Cullen books, and so I've been following along with her, and this is one of the ones that I have started. This was the first one I did when I got this book, but as you can see, it has not been finished. Next we have The Magical City from Lizzie Mary Cullen, and in this I did finish a picture. And here it is. Now, at first I had painted this a different color, and I thought I had ruined the whole picture because I was really in love with what I had done. And I decided to do this and just put a black matte over top of the paint that I'd used, because it was horrible and you could see all the streaks and everything in it. And so it turned out beautiful with that black. So never ever give up on things that you think you may have ruined. Try and put extra steps in and see if you can come up with something that you appreciate better. Next we have Spooky Sweets by Carla Magana. I love this book, and I love her art. This was the very first one I did, and I did it for a partial tutorial that she had on her website. I just haven't figured out how to finish it yet. Anybody has any ideas, please leave them down in the comments below. This one here I did by following Kate from Kate's Coloring Haven. Hi Kate, love you honey. And she is so talented, and the extra details that she puts into her coloring, I admire that so much, how she is able to just add the perfect touch. And so I went on my own a little bit and added some ones maybe that she hadn't, and I just had fun with it. And yeah, it's good to have fun, and these types of images are just that for me. Non-serious, I don't think too much about them, I just color. That's it for that book. Next we have a couple of books from Deborah Muller. Now, I think Deborah Muller's books are as fun as Carla Magana's. I have done a few in here. This one is a color challenge for Belinda at Faithful Girl YouTube channel. She had picked a color scheme to do, and this is what my version of it was. I used polychromos, prismas, Poscas, and gel pens for this image, and a little bit of stickles. I have a lot of fun with these. I also did a lot of skin tutorials like this one here. Her skin was done before anything else in the picture because I am in the process of trying to learn how to do skin. And here is one more skin tone done. As you can see, all the different skin tones in this book are actually different skin tone colors. I'm trying to find which one is my comfort zone. Next we have Christmas Magic. When these came in last year, I got these in November, I believe, and I did one in each one right away, which is something I'm going to try to do from now on when a new book comes in. Anyway, I just love this picture. It was fun. I did it with alcohol markers, and then I did a little bit of shading and some detail work, and I just had fun. Rudolph's nose is done with a little bit of glaze on top. Next we have Naughty or Nice Pinup Girls, again by Deborah Muller, and this is the one that I did in this. Again, just fun for me. I don't think about things, I just have fun, and I find that when I do that, I really enjoy the end result of my work. We have 2 more books, everybody, and then we'll be done this first section of my completed pages and my whips. And next we have the Jasmine Beckett Griffith Halloween book, and here is the one I did for this. I did this with my Prismas. I had a lot of fun. I was very, very proud of it. This was pretty much before I even learned how to do the strand hair method, and yeah, I'm just really happy with how that turned out. She is my favorite artist, by the way. And last but not least, we have the big book that will not fit on my desk or in the camera frame. I started this one, but I have not finished it. But last week I got out my markers and I just went nuts. As you can see, it is in no shape or form perfect, nor is it even neat. I just rushed and got them done and had fun just laying color down. I didn't think about, oh, I went over the line. Like I said, it was just fun. So that's what these books are for to me, just to de-stress and put color on paper and have fun. So thank you very much for watching this installment. I hope to see you with the next video. Bye, guys.